all the right gains in all the right places, and weight drop. So that is good. We will discuss that later. Right now, I need to go wash his face, put some clothes on, and go to the beach. today was Adventure Saturday, and wow, was it adventurous. Time spent with family is always an adventure, regardless of where you go. Make time for the adventure. You will see my adventures, or you've probably seen it already. Today we went to Gower, one of the beaches there called Oxwich. It is in Wales. It was lovely. We are sun-kissed. We are warm. It was fabulous. And we spent good time together with each other and in nature. We are blessed, totally. Just a thought. And I said in the beginning this is going to be brutal. But it gets more brutal as we go in. People do not want to see you succeed. And this sounds terrible, but it is not in the average person's nature to want to see someone else succeed. And right about now, your choices are affecting other people's routines. If you used to go out partying on weekends with your grouping and now you do not, they will now start telling you eventually, what you are doing is not healthy. When will you stop? So what you have to do at this point is get 2 safe people. Your safe persons must be someone that are already where you want to be, achievement and outcomes wise. This must be someone that wants you to win regardless of what it can mean to them. And this must be someone that trusts your judgment enough and your fairness enough to tell you when it is off. For instance, my 2 safe people is 1, my husband, because he's got nothing to gain or lose. He already loves me. By me doing a transformation, it does not affect his schedule. It does not affect his party weekends. It does not affect his lift or his routine. He's my first safe person. My other safe person is my trainer. When I prepare for competitions, Salomine. So she is my other safe person. When I have moments where I start doubting myself or what I am busy with, I will go to one of them, or when one of them tell me, well, what you are doing is unhealthy, then I will listen to them. Nobody else. And this is why. I have had people, friends that I love, on various levels of life and various titles of life tell me that what you are doing is not healthy, while they are either drinking a bit of Coke or busy eating a takeaway, like fully loaded oil takeaway, or if I do not accommodate something that they are part of because of what decisions I have made for a healthier lifestyle. You cannot be everywhere all at once and accommodate everyone. You cannot. And regardless of how good people are, and genuine good humans, regardless of how good people are, it's not their fault that they do not understand cheering each other on. It's not their fault. So do not get angered by them, but do not feel intimidated by the fact that you cannot tend to every single appointment that people want you to tend to. What you believe in your heart is impossible, is sometimes only impossible until you show yourself. But if I try to reach out and touch it and get as close to it as I can, I might. And sometimes when you try, you get so close to it and you even hit it. And it's like, was that me? Is this me? Am I doing it? Trust your judgment. You know, your gut feeling. People talk about the gut feeling. The gut, hear me out, can potentially be your spirit and your soul and the voice of reasoning that the Lord has put inside you. You know, when your gut tells you, don't go down that road. Okay, sometimes that can be your spirit warning you against things. So mainstream people may call it gut. I used to call it gut. Now I call it sometimes it's warning from the spirit. And that's what I believe. Trust the spirit of strength within you. Do not be irrational. We can overdo things, but the way we are training is not overdoing things. It's 45 minutes a day at most. The way we are eating is not unhealthy. And let me add this quickly. Geez, I'm really burnt. Let me add this quickly. Everything you put into your body has an effect on your thoughts, the way you look, the way you think. If you have a 2-liter Coke every single day, and if you have water, you have a person that has Coke every single day, that same person, you put them in another body, give them water every day, their thoughts are going to be totally different, because the mind senses is not, one is spiked on sugar and the other one is running on naturals. All the foods we put into our bodies is fuel, it is substance. So if someone tells you what you are doing is not right, you are taking it too far, okay, what are you doing? What are you putting into your body? How many times do you train a week? All right, I cannot take advice from you. We are not on the same level of health choices. So I just wanted to reassure you guys with that. Get a safe person. Do the right thing. Eat real food. And take advice from those who okay, both. Take advice from those who are where you aim to be. I love you. I love you. And now this message is specific for our little originals chat. See that burn? Taking muffins out of the oven. I regret nothing. Peanut butter flavored. For our originals grouping, our WhatsApp group, you are remarkable, every single one of you. And the only reason I'm not naming you is because of privacy reasons. But in this week alone, we had conversations, most of them private. I had conversations with people that have real problems, and very different problems. And it's not, I'm not going to mention their problems, but sometimes there are things that you really can't help people with, and the only thing you do is just pray for them. But genuinely pray for them and speak well over their interests, and that they can also have their portion and enjoy it, but that they can also believe that they are allowed to have their portion and enjoy it, that they are allowed to not be stuck in the rut that they think they are, that they are allowed to hope and believe. Because once you reach the point where someone takes all your hope away from you, that's a very lonely place to be. And 3 lives were remarkably changed in this week. And not only their personal lives, but those closest to them, around them. So have connections in areas where you thrive. I don't like crowds. You guys know I don't like crowds. So I steer away from areas that I do not feel is for me. But I definitely go towards wherever I feel, yes, my soul lets me know, my spirit lets me know, we need to go here. These people need support. Those people need your time. Or you need to step back and just breathe a bit. So, originals, I see you. This is not just a physical transformation. And once you start with a physical transformation, at some point you're like, shut the front door. I am part of the decisions for me now. And sometimes it takes a physical something to let your heart, mind, body, and soul know, okay, whoa, we can. We can. We are allowed to. We are also included. And that is beautiful. So Originals, I love you. I'm proud of you. Once again, whether you are in the preparation phase, preparation weeks, whether you are in the week 1, week 2, week 3, wherever, I'm proud of you. I see you, each one of you individually. You guys are a complete blessing to me. Then I had a conversation with my mommy this week, and it was, you can speak to anyone in the world, but sometimes you need to speak to your mom, because that lady ain't joking with you. She will tell you as it is, sometimes not even in a loving way, in a way you need to hear it. But I was having a conversation with my mom, and at that minute I just thought, if I could just reach out and hug you for real, but we are not in the same countries. And I thought, sometimes life gets difficult without your girls. When you don't have your friends around you, when you've moved to another continent, or you can't just call your sister and say, please come over after work, or you can't phone your best friend and say, please pop in, or can I quickly bounce to your house? And then reality hit me. There are mommies who do not have their kids around them. Mommies that want to care for kids that are not in the same country. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because of when you're in a situation that you feel like, if only, that normally, instead of bringing you down, that should push you like, okay, whoa. I look up to the mommies who are not with their kids in the same country. At least I am, at my home, with my husband, with my daughter, with our doggy. Yes, we might have family over the waters, but they can come visit. We can go visit. I am not a mommy that does not have my daughter with me. So when we feel sorry for ourselves, and we are allowed to, look at someone who is surviving life. Pat yourself on the back and say, you are surviving life differently. You are still strong. And I want you girls to know, you are able. You are strong. And you have been blessed with a healthy mind to make decisions that is good for you and the people you love. Be blessed. Beautiful ladies, if you have made it to this point, you're probably thinking, I'm losing touch with my feelings. The people around you are probably telling you, you've changed, something's off. I just want to reassure you, you are fine. You are fine. I told you in the beginning, everything we put into our bodies will have an effect on every aspect. Our thoughts, our decision-making process, our daily living capabilities, everything you put in your body as fuel and substance will have an effect on how life plays out. If you feed your body with pop drinks, takeaways, chocolates, fake foods, your emotions will be spiked, either very high or very low, or very going for it or very exhausted. If you feed your body with natural foods, good amounts of it, very frequently, like I'm talking every 3 hours, feed it good real food, it will not spike, your emotions will become logical. You will have a different sense of reasoning. And I'm telling you this because right about now, the people around you are realizing, whoa, she's really in it. She made a decision to do something and she's actually doing it. When we achieve things, people automatically start feeling like, whoa, but that person is achieving, so that must mean I am underachieving. And that creates the sense of, I must stop what is happening now. That person cannot, because then it means I must step it up as a, no. You are fine. You are logical. Your thoughts are returning to natural. You are fine. Take advice from those that have your best interest at heart, those that want to see you win, and those that love you enough to say, whoa, now you're doing the wrong thing. And I said this process is going to get lonelier as you go on. Your natural heart and mind is going to start realizing, whoa, I was on a different frequency when I started loving these humans. I was in a different environment when I started loving those humans. It doesn't make the humans bad. They are good people who just don't understand a journey we are on. That's not their fault. You are on this journey because you decided to be on this journey. Sometimes it is all right to step out of the crowd and still stay as strong as when you were in the crowd and doing what the crowd was doing. Sometimes a little spark can leave a bolt of electricity and sparkle on its own. You don't always have to form part of the masses to still stay the human you are, but just with a bit of added dedication, discipline, and determination. I love you.